Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the Dazzling One, teaching everyday tips and tricks to the everyday girl. I'll get your gorgeous to you. Well, in today's video, we're going to learn how to do cat eyes. Cat eyes and beginner tips for liners. I'm going to show you several different ways of doing eyeliner. One with a pencil, a mechanical pencil eyeliner in black. The second one will be an eyeliner pen, which is a liquid liner but in a pen form. And the third one will be a gel liner where you use a retractable brush to draw your lines. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first liner that I'm going to use is MK Black. It's a mechanical pencil, eyeliner pencil. And it looks like this. If you're seeing a little boo-boo, I cut my finger. But so it looks like this. I'll take the cap off. It looks like that. Now you'll notice that you can crank it up, and you can lower it down. The cool thing about the Mary Kay liner pencils is they have this little removable cap on the top where you can sharpen it to keep your point sharpened. You'll notice what I've applied today, no mascara. I've done my brows very naturally, but I've done a little bit of shadow in the sandcastle. And the only reason I picked this color is because I wanted you to be able to see how I apply the lines. I'm going to show you two different ways of doing your eyeliner with a mechanical pencil, or even you can use a sharpened eyeliner pencil as well. They pretty much apply about the same way. This might be pretty easy for somebody who's just starting out to use it. So without further ado, let's begin. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to gradually do little dashes with the pencil. Any place that's not smooth, you can gently go back over that. Okay? You'll want to get and these are just little tiny dashes that I'm doing. Okay? Now, you can choose to stop there, or you can choose to take the line out. You'll definitely want to sharpen your pencil if you're going to do a cat eye with the pencil, with the mechanical pencil, because that point on the end, and now I'm going to take it and just kind of go in with it. So that is the mechanical pencil. Again, I'll show you with the mechanical pencil. Another way of doing it is making little kind of dots. See the little dots? And then you're going to go right back over and you're just going to kind of connect the dots. Again, any place that you feel that is not as smooth as you'd like, you just go very gently. Now this one I kind of went down and out. This one I'm just gonna just kind of wing out up, just a little wing. So you see I kind of stopped a quarter way in here. I'm not going to do that over here. But then again, what I'll do with this, because I want to show you, is I'm going to go under. Rule of thumb, if you're going to wear liner on upper or lower, only pick upper. If you want to wear it on lower, you have to do upper. So that one I didn't do the wing out so much. Okay. So that was eyeliner with the either a sharpened pencil, but I used a Mary Kay MK Black. I'm just going to just put a little bit on a cotton ball. Okay. And you just hold it on the eye. See how very gently that came off. It comes off very gently, and it's also safe for contact wearers. The Mary Kay makeup pen, black liquid eyeliner pen. This I think is also extremely easy for somebody that's a beginner, because you kind of have control over it with your hand. You can hold it up, as close to the tip as you need to, or back, if whatever feels right. So again, as a beginner, we're going to start off with just doing the just little tiny, like, check marks, almost like dashes, I'll say. And I think this one you're able to control a little bit better as far as how thick you want your line. So I'm going to do a thin line on this eye, and I'll do a thick line on the other. It's also, you get more precision with your cat eye if you don't. And we're just going to bring it down. And that's a very thin line. Now I'm going to show you how to do a liner, a thicker line on the other side. So basically you can still, you're going to basically just press down just a little harder for your line to be a little bit bolder. I also think it's good to make sure you get it as far over as possible, because when the lines are just there standing up, it just kind of almost looks like something's missing. And the more you practice at this, the easier it'll be. That's our thinner line, and this is our thicker line. Okay. That might have been a little bit left from the other one. So this is a thicker line. This is a thinner line. I feel like you get a more precision with the pen than you do with a mechanical pencil. But at first, you might start out with one and work your way up. Now we're going to use our pod. It's a pod of gel mascara liner. I'm sorry. It comes with this little retractable brush. And the thing about this little pod is that I think is nice is that you actually get, if you use it every single day, you can get at least 6 to 7 months out of it, as long as you keep the cap on it tightly when you're done using it. So you just take a little bit of the product out. And again, we're going to do our little dashes. You never want to pull out your eye because that just makes your eye, you don't want to stretch the skin around your eye. So there's that. Now we'll get a little bit more product and we'll do the other eye. And it's just a light wing out. Instead of just trying to draw just a direct line, just do little tiny dashes and connect them. And then once you get it so they're all connected, you want to go back over very very, softly. Yeah, we're just winging it out. Winging it out, winging it out. See? Now this is my thicker one. Now if you want it even thicker than that, you just bring your line up a little bit. That one's thin, that one's thick. So anytime you feel like you make a little mistake, you can just take your little cotton ball and go under. Say I messed that side up. Say I messed it up. Maybe I didn't want it so thick. Maybe I wanted it more like this guy. You can just wipe it off, but wipe toward the eye. See? Now if I needed to go back and I needed to make it a thinner line, I can go back and do that now. Or I can leave it like that. But say I wanted to make it thin. Maybe I didn't want it quite so thick. Now I'm just going to take little tiny like dash type marks, and bring it out just a little. Always make sure you get as close to this to your tear duct as you can, because then it just gives it a fully completed look. Now there's different things you can do. You can do a half of a line on the top. If you're going to do that, you're going to stop right about here, right where your pupil is, and then go out if you don't want to go all the way over. You can do a full line under the bottom. Remember, if you do the top, if you're going to only do one line, do the top. If you're going to do the top and the bottom, you can do a full line at the bottom going all the way over to the tear duct, or you can stop in the middle or just at the little, like right here. But if you're going to stop, if you're going to bring it down here, you want to make sure the lines connect. You don't want to have two separate lines unless that's the look you're trying to create. But you always want to try to connect things because then it gives it a more seamless look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please ask them at the comments and we will get back to you with any way we can help you. Also, the key to this is just to practice. So this was beginner cat eyes, beginner eyeliners for the everyday girl. We used mechanical pencil, which is also like a pencil if you have a sharpening one. We used a liquid eyeliner pen on our second try. And then we closed out with our gel that's in a pod. And so I hope you had enjoyed this, and I hope it was very informative. Bye-bye.